Good evening to my people, my listeners, those who are watching me live in Africa, outside Africa, everywhere you are. I say good evening to you all. This is Khumo Afrika. This is live on the African Portal Radio TV International, South Africa. So today's program is on Global Voice, whereby we invite our brothers and sisters all over Africa to discuss about what is going on in Africa. I greet you all, my fans. I greet you, my listeners in Africa and outside Africa. I greet you. I say Sani Bonani to you if you're in South Africa. I say Hui Midar to you all in South Africa. Also, I greet you in the eastern part of Africa. I say Abarisa Muchana to you all. Also, in western part of Africa, I greet you by saying good evening to you all. Are you okay? I hope everything is going on well. Join me as I present to you Global Voice. If you are from western part of Africa, I greet you again. In Nigeria, I say Ekaleo in Yoruba land, Ekaleo, say Dadalawao. I greet our brothers from northern part of Nigeria also and from the eastern part of Nigeria. I greet you all. Welcome to my show, The Global Voice on the African Portal Radio TV International. If you want to join us, you can just click on our website page, www.theafricanportal.co.za, or you go to our YouTube page, that is the African Portal House Media or the African Portal Media House. Check it on our YouTube page, also on our Facebook page, the African Portal. That is where you can gain, that is where you can enjoy, that is where you can see different kind of people, important personnel that we have brought into the limelight throughout Africa. Africa is great. We need to promote our culture. We need to promote ourselves. We need to show the talent we have, that we have been endowed by the God. That is why the African Portal Radio TV is there for you to showcase the talent we have in Africa. The African Portal Radio TV is there for you to show how powerful we are in Africa. The African Portal Radio TV International is there to show that we in Africa, we are not lazy. The youth in Africa are not lazy. The elders in Africa are responsible. That is why we engage the African, the children of Africa, the fathers of Africa, the mothers of Africa, and the everybody in Africa. We engage them. Either you are in Africa or outside Africa. I mean, Africa in diaspora. As we all know that we have our black brothers, our African brothers in US, in Britain, in Brazil, in Jamaica, and think of any part of the world, you will easily find the Africans in all those countries. That is why we are bringing you live tonight to engage ourselves on the very, very important topic, that is women empowerment in Africa. That is what we'll be discussing today, as we will also be expecting our guests also to join us as the time goes on. But the topic to be discussed today is women empowerment in Africa. So you can contribute by calling us on our WhatsApp number. You can call us, you can engage with us, so to discuss how can we empower our women in Africa. Enjoy the Thank you, Lord, for blessing me. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for making me to be alive today. And you, I hope you're alive. I hope you're happy. I hope everything is going on well with you. That is why we need to thank Lord. We need to thank Allah. We need to thank Olodumare in our other language. We need to thank Allah. We need to thank God for sparing our life till today. Kindly join me because the topic we're going to discuss today, so we are expecting our guests also to join. If you listen to that Thank You Lord is being sung by one of our sisters in Kenya, our sisters in diaspora who has just relocated to Kenya. She was staying in United States of America, but now she's from Kenya. She's back to the motherland, that is Africa, especially Kenya. She's presently in Kenya. That is our sister Rister Bosibori, also known as Rister Blessed Mom. So she is the one we are going to be talking with, or she will be, if she's on our show, we hear her voice as time goes on. So it's part of our guest that we're going to be talking about today, women empowerment in Africa. That is our topic for today. As we all know, in the world, women are very precious. Even Mahatma Gandhi, he said something about women. He said, train a girl, then you train the nation. If you train a girl, you have trained the nation. If you have trained a girl, you have trained the whole nation. So that is why, so that we can know the importance of women in our life, so that we can know that in Africa, we have been endowed, we have been blessed with our women, that we can't do without them. Women are very important in our life. We must know that women, they are very important. And that is what we can do to appreciate them by showing them to the world that they are really great. There are lots to discuss today. Today I'm talking about wedding anniversary. Today is my wedding anniversary, whereby I am celebrating 14th anniversary of my wedding anniversary, 14th anniversary. That I've been a father, a husband, a true love of that woman, the woman of substance, in person of Muibat Odekunle, that is Ni Odekunle Muibat Olabanjo, Ni Odekunle. I really appreciate her in our life. Also, I'm using this medium to greet our kids, starting from Mubinat, Nabilat, Mahfouz Billah, and Mahmouda. I greet them. I say thank you for enduring, for waiting for that to come over. Thank you for being in my life, and also for my wife, to my wife. I say thank you very much. God will be with you. God will grant your effort with success. I really appreciate your efforts on our kids, on the family. We say thank you. We can't celebrate you more. We will still celebrate you more than this. We can't be tired of celebration. So we just appreciate our efforts on the kids for bringing us together. And we have passed through a lot of things in life. We have passed through a lot of things. Lots of things you can think of. So we have passed through a lot. Good, the bad days, the good days. There is no perfect wedding and there's no perfect marriage. What we need to do is to manage ourselves. What we need to do is to understand ourselves. What we need to do is tolerate ourselves. What we need to do is to be patient with ourselves. What we need to do in marriage is to accommodate ourselves. That is the way. That is the way. So in any marriage, there will be crisis. There will be crisis in any marriage. There will be turbulence in any marriage. There will be fight in any marriage. You don't dodge from fighting. You don't dodge from crisis. You have to engage. Then you have to, how do you solve it is very important. That is what is very important in life. How do you attend to the crisis in marriage? Then how do you solve that problem in marriage is what is very important. If you run away from it, then you will still meet it elsewhere. If you run away from marriage, if you run away from the crisis in marriage, you will still meet it somewhere else. So that is why in marriage, we need to tolerate, we need to understand, we need to love each other, we need to stay with each other, we need to empower each other, we need to be one. So if there is crisis, let's find a way of solving it. So that is it in marriage. Marriage is about good and is about bad. So both, you will be expecting both to happen in any marriage. So if you are expecting good side alone, no, you are deceiving yourself. You must expect the good ones and you must expect the bad ones. So how do you manage the crisis in marriage is what is very important. In Africa, we need to respect our women. We need to take care of them. We need to be with them. We need to encourage them. That is what we need in Africa. We need to make them to realize that they are very important. They are being respected. They are very, very, very attractive and accommodating. So we must respect them. We must take note that without them, we can't do anything. Let's look at Adam, alayhi salatu wasalam. In Christendom, they also call him Adam. You know, when God created Adam into the Garden of Eden, that is Al-Jannah. When God created Adam, he didn't leave him alone because he knew that he wouldn't survive alone. What did he do? He created Hawa, known as Eve in Christendom. So he created Hawa so that they can be partners, not slaves. Women are not slaves. Let's get to know that. Women are not slaves. Women are not our slaves. Men out there, get it right. Women are not slaves. They are our partners. They are we talk together. They are our friends. We must talk together. We must relate together. We must think together. We must advise each other. That is what we need in any relationship, in any marriage, in anything we are doing. If God wanted us to be alone, he wouldn't have created Hawa. He wouldn't have created Eve. He would have been alone. But God knows that he won't survive without Eve. That is why God created Hawa. That is why God created Eve. So that they can live together, so that they can think together, so that they can plan together, so that they can organize things together, so that they can reach their goals in life. It can't be reached alone. It will need the consensus of both parties to become one, to think about life and to make things growing in life. That is it. Our women must be respected. They must be respected. They must be taken care of. In the society nowadays, you see how women are being embarrassed, how women are being relegated, how women are being just taken for granted in the society. Some women are being battered, beaten up by the husband or by the boyfriends. We need to see that women, they are our partners. We need to see it in that sense. We need to see that women, they are the one that we can't do without them. We must understand that women in life, we must work together. We must appreciate each other. We must respect one another. We can't leave them alone. And we can't stay alone too. Because God created both of us to work together. God created women to work together with men. So that is why we must respect women. Now, let's see what is happening in Africa. The posts, either political posts or social posts in our society, what are they getting? Are we taking them into consideration whenever we are planning anything in our society? That is the question we need to ask ourselves. That is the question we need to ask our leaders. Are we putting women into consideration in everything we are doing? You don't just say women, oh, they are not important or they are of no use. Women are very important in life. We can't do without them. So that we must plan with them. If you want our society to grow, if you want Africa to develop, we must what? We must plan with women. We must include them in our plan, either social plan or economic plan or political plan. We must engage women. They must be part of the political, part of the policy. They must be part of policy makers in Africa. They must be part of those who will reason together. They must be part of think tank group that will develop Africa. Women are very important in Africa. We must respect them. We must engage them. We must make them to feel very important in life. They are not just being created like that. They are being created by God just to make the life easier for everyone, just to make society comfortable for all of us. So that is why we need to engage women in everything we are doing in life. We need to make sure that they are carried along in anything we are doing in life. Women are very important. They are very special. We must respect them. We must give them the post they wanted. And me, I'm talking about social posts or political posts. They take care of our home, not home alone. They take care of our society. Without women in society, when we enjoy it, the society will not be okay. The society will not be right. We won't get it right in the society. That is why women are very important in life. Let's look at those women in Africa, those ones who have gone in any field you think of. They are there, performing excellently, showing to the world that they can perform. So my question is that men are in Africa, what are we doing to our women? How do we take care of our women? Do we empower them? Or we beat them? Or we abuse them? Those are the things that is common in our society. Those are the things that are common. Let's stop abusing women. Let's stop making them to feel ignored. Let's try to put them together. Let's try to make them to feel comfortable in the society. Either they are girls, either they are women, either they are our mothers. We must respect them. We must give them the quality they want. We must respect them in the society. We must make sure that they are well respected. They are well celebrated in the society. So that is it. So we must appreciate that. Thank you, Mr. Joshua Olushun, the CEO of the African Portal Radio TV, for celebrating with me as I'm celebrating my 14th anniversary, wedding anniversary today. So thank you very much, sir. Thank you for being with me. So this is life. This is life. We must appreciate them. We must celebrate our women. So I'm also using this medium to celebrate my woman in person of Ajia Muibat Titilayo. I thank you very much for being with me all this. Thank you for being one of the most respected lady in life. So I greet you and I respect you. I say thank you for taking care of my kids, then for being with me. So with this, let's have a music to celebrate that the wedding anniversary before we go on. Let's enjoy. Welcome back from our break. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for listening to our program. Now, the song you just heard is from our sister from Kenya, that is Rister Bosibori Ratemo. Bosibori Ratemo. That is that's one of our song. So we are still waiting for her to come online. So we are still waiting. I think the network from our side is the one giving us a challenge. So if she's not coming online, then we'll still continue with our show because she's supposed to be there, so they can they can join us. You can join us live if you want to call in, so you can. So join us as we are expecting our guests also. So thanks for those who have been greeting me, sending messages to me. For my I didn't plan for it today. I didn't plan for it today, but thank God that we are alive. We are still living. So the the guest that we are still expecting to join us, so is from Kenya. So that's our sister. So from Kenya. So she has been, we want to see what is her experience. So as she left USA back to Kenya, what has she been doing and what is her challenge, what has been the challenge and the way out of that challenge. So there's it. So that is, don't forget what you have been discussing is about women empowerment. How do we empower women in Africa? If you want to call us, you can join us on the on our show. You can call on to 083 729 1034. 083 729 1034. If you're outside the country, you can call us on our WhatsApp on that 0 plus 27 83729 1034 plus 27 83729 1034. You can call us and discuss with us on women empowerment in Africa. How do we empower women in Africa? You see what is going on in Africa? Our leaders, so in politics, in social life, and many other things. How do we engage our women? How do we make them to feel that they are part of the society? They are part of the factors in the society. Without them, the development cannot be the society cannot be developed. So without women in the society, we can't achieve most of the things in the society. So we need to engage our women. We need to make them to be part of the society. We need to make them to participate in the activities going on in the society. If you look at Africa, we see what is going on in our continent. Women are suffering. Women, starting from the younger age, the kids, the girl, African girl is suffering. They are being marginalized. So how do we incorporate them into the system? How do we make them to be worthy in the society? How do we appreciate the stress they had on us during the pregnancy period? How do we appreciate the stress, the pains they had when delivering us during the labor period? How do we appreciate the stress, the difficulty they undergo when they are carrying us? How do we appreciate the stress they pass through, the inconvenience they pass through when they are breastfeeding us? How do we appreciate in this society, in this continent of Africa, after the breastfeeding, they still carry us on their back. They put us on their backs. So how do we appreciate that? Do we want to talk about the feedings, how they raise us, how they gave us a lot of things, affection, love, how they took care of us? What do we compensate them with? How do we compensate these people, these women of substance in our society? How do we respect them? How do we take care of them in the society? Those are the things we need to think about. Women, we are men. Those are the things we need to think about in our society. They are not to be turned to be punching bags. They are not to be turned to turn them to punching bags. We need to respect them. We need to take care of them. Women are very important in our life, in the society. So we need to engage them in education. If we still have some countries in Africa that they still ignore the girls' education, they need to be challenged. Kids, the girls, I'm talking about the girls, they need to be educated. They need to be given proper and qualitative education in the society. That is when they will know the right from the wrong. That is when they can be able to differentiate the right thing to be done in the society and the wrong thing in the society. Women need to be educated in the society. Women need to be empowered with works, with the skills, so that they can depend on themselves. So they can't depend on any other person. They can have freedom of life, freedom, economic freedom, political freedom, educational freedom. So we must give them all this. They must have social freedom too. They must not be marginalized in the society. They must be called upon to give their own quota, their own contribution into the crisis going on in the society. They must not be looked down upon. That is what we need. That is how we can empower women in our society. Women must be taken care of. Women must be respected. Women must be included in the policy making in the society. Look at most of our institutions, colleges, primary, higher institutions, secondary schools. They must be there. High school, colleges, they must be part of the they must be part of the policy maker. They must be part of those who are going to develop the society. You must not ignore them. Because whenever we engage women, whenever we include them in our issues in the society, whenever we include women in our life in the society, that is when we can get it right in the society. That is when our women can be taken into consideration. That is how we can see the development in the society. They must not be ignored in educational aspect. They must not be ignored in social aspect, in social development. There are a lot of works in the society, starting from home to school, to religious organizations, to peer groups, social prayer groups. Those are the aspects we need to engage them. They have their own roles to take in society. They need to be part of the society. In a society whereby the women are not being taken into consideration, that is why you see a failed society. That is why you see a failed nation. If that nation fails to take care of the girls in the society, to take care of the women in the society, that nation is a failed state. That nation is a failed nation. That country is a failed country. So we must respect them. You must engage them in the society. You must give them chance to express their knowledge. You must give them chance to relate and to contribute their quota into the society. That is how we can enjoy the society we are living in. Without them, we can't. Let's appreciate and let's give them that chance to partake in the society. So to my men out there, we have to respect them. We have to guide them. We have to protect them in our society. We have to protect girls from being raped. We have to protect girls from being abused. We have to protect women from being raped. We have to protect women from being abused in our society, either physical abuse or emotional abuse or domestic abuse or economic abuse and many other abuse. We have to protect them. We need to live well, comfortably in the society. Women are not slaves. I keep saying it. Women are not slaves. They are our friends. They are our partners. They are our secret admirers that we need to talk and discuss things. If we want things to go well, we need to talk about it. We need to discuss it together and find the solution to it. That is how we can move forward in life. That is how our society can be developed. So our people, our African brothers and sisters, I'm using Medium to inform us, to get closer to us, to pass it to us that women, they are valuable creature God has given to us. Women, they are valuable and precious diamond, precious gold that must be taken care of, that must be protected, that must be carried along. They must be respected. They must be guided. They must be protected if we want our society to move forward. If we want to achieve something in life, we must guide them. We must protect them. We must make them to feel comfortable. We must make them to be happy in life. That is it. If there is any mistake, let's correct it. Then let the life goes. That is it. Nobody is perfect. No society is perfect in life. What we need is total concentration, total involvement of our women in also decision making in Africa. That is how we can get it right in Africa. That is how everything can be normal in Africa. We must respect them. We must be with them. We must guide them. You see, in Africa, there are many countries, different countries whereby women are being abused. What are we doing about that? What are we doing about that where women are being abused in the society? What are we doing about that? We must take care of that. We must let our leaders know that women are very important. They must not be abused. They must be given their own rights. They have the right to talk. They have the right to share their opinion. So these are the things that we forget in Africa that is affecting us. So we must try to empower our women. They must be involved in decision making in Africa. That is how we can enjoy our life. That is how we can have peace in Africa. That is why we can make everything to be perfect in the society. We need that. We need them. We need our women. They are our partners. We need them in life. We need them in our society. We need them in our political decision making. We need them in our social strata. We need them in our economic status in life. We need them in every aspect, technological aspect and the likes. Any aspect you can think of in life, we need our women. They are precious. They are our gold. So we need to take care of them. We need to appreciate their effort. So we can't do it alone. So we must try to look into the problem being faced by women in Africa. Then we must try to assist in putting the lasting solution to those problems. Then, if we can put the lasting solution to the problem being faced by women in Africa, we will see that we will have a kind of conducive environment in Africa. Then we will have peace in Africa. And peace will reign as we engage our women in Africa. That is why we need to understand that. That is why we need to tell our leaders to get a kind of different, to establish to provide a kind of different programs to empower the women in Africa. They must organize different kind of programs that will empower our women in Africa so that they won't be in abject poverty, so that they will be able to know what to do and how to develop their immediate environment. They must not be neglected. Our leaders must find lasting solution to how we can empower our women in the society. We need this because they are our future. They are our present. They are our future. Because they give birth to our kids. That is why I say they are our present and they are our future. We must take care of them. When we take care of them, when the society looked upon them and give them the right decision to make and give them the conducive environment to excel, then you will see that everything will be all right in Africa. You must appreciate their efforts. We must not abuse them. We must take them into consideration whenever we're making any decisions, because they are very important in life. They must be guided. So with this, let's try to put them together. Let's try to assist them. Let's try to encourage them. Let's try to make them live comfortable in Africa. So that is why that is what can make our environment to be successful. So without them in Africa, without our women in Africa, we can achieve our desired goals in Africa. Without our women in Africa, we can't achieve that goals in Africa. Let's make sure that they are being taken care of, they are being carried out So we appreciate them. We appreciate the effort of our women who have been taking care of our kids, taking care of our children. We pray for them that God should be with them and crown their effort with success. We really appreciate this for giving us the chance to be with our women in life. They are very important in our life. We must not look down upon them. We must make them feel comfortable and feel happy in life. So with this, by God's grace, we must try to make sure that they are, they are welcome in the decision making in Africa. We must make sure that they are welcome in decision making. So we see we could not be able to reach our guest for today. So we'll be receiving call from our callers. Hello? Hello? Hello, who is calling? Hello? You are live on the African Portal Radio TV. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, how are you, sir?
Good, and you?
I'm fine. Where are you calling from, sir?
We're calling from South Africa. We just want to contribute to the conversation on the program.
All right, sir.
Regarding what you are discussing.
All right, sir.
Firstly, let us just use this time to wish you happy wedding anniversary.
Thank you, sir.
We celebrate you and your wife. And,
Thank you.
It's quite unfortunate that we are not able to get our guests.
Okay.
A lot of things. But let's talk about the guest that you are putting on the spotlight.
All right.
And the singing at the same time. She's a farmer and she's also a singer.
Yeah.
Let's talk a bit about a woman in
Yeah.
in Africa. It's one of the key things that especially most of the African women in the village. Can we talk more about it? What are the contribution of our women, especially in the farming sector in Africa? Is it possible for us for you to just give us a kind of brief or history of the women in farming in Africa? And at the same time, can we talk about a music career? Because the guest is not there, but I think we can talk about her music career as well. How is she balancing the two, being a singer and a farmer?
All right. So
we are just expecting.
Okay, let me just give you a kind of a summary of our guest for today. Rister Bosibori is an economist and former banker at Equity Bank Limited Company, Kenya. She also worked with Britain Insurance as a financial advisor and One Acre Fund as a monitoring and evaluating manager. She's an actress with an upcoming movie called Miracle Money to be launched on the 2020. That was last year. She's a woman activist and Pan-Africanist championing for United Africa. Rister is a loving mother of two amazing boys, namely Trevor and Dexter. She has a passion for music, writes and sings gospel inspirational music, giving back to the society, and specifically works with street children and single mothers. She's a guardian to 100 street children living in the streets of Kisii Town in Kenya. A native of Kenya, she's a motivational speaker and a life coach. Rister currently is in Kenya as a farmer. That is just a little about Rister. So she has been having a lot of music things that she's trying to compile them together to put it across to Africa. She's a kind of person that having Africa in mind, that believes in the development of Africa. She's a kind of person that believes that Africa can be united, that Africans both at home and in diaspora can be united. So she believes in this and she wants Africa to be united through this. So this is Rister Bosibori. She's a kind of woman that believes in African culture, she respects African culture, and she has been proving that. Now, as she came back from New Jersey down to uh, Kisiton in Kenya, she has been trying to do a kind of farming works. But you know, if you are an African in diaspora and you come to your motherland, Africa, to establish a business, it means government must try to empower or just to assist or subsidize to your quota. So I think we lack that one in Africa. Government is trying, but they will still need to keep on trying by assisting our women in Africa by assisting them through giving them, maybe they give them loan so that they can establish. So they must give them loans, they must give them many things so that they can enjoy being in that. So they need all this. So, and 3,000 women youth benefit in all, even in Africa. We are talking about in Africa, also in Nigeria. Also, you have those women who are benefiting from government. They are trying to, but they must improve in assisting women in Africa. See, so food and other things are being given to women. Shelter, education, scholarships are being given to women in Africa. So we appreciate this, but we still want more from government, also from non-governmental organizations. We need that. They must try to empower women in Africa. That is what we need in Africa. And this is what we are trying, and this is what our guest is trying to do, Rister Ratemo. So trying to make women in Africa to be empowered and to have their life back. So are you there, sir? Yeah, so that is what I can say for now about our guests and women generally in Africa.
Oh, great. We just okay. We are obviously back. We don't think that there is a progress in Lagos State that the governor of Lagos State gave over 3,000 women a kind of benefit from that state.
That's nice.
Government and agriculture. And I think it's one of the things that we need to also talk about for us to empower our women, most especially the youth, in agriculture. So that is why we put this program together.
Maybe we'll still find another time to bring our guest. Maybe she had one problem or the other. That is why she couldn't be on the show. Maybe we'll still bring her back onto our show.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you for being with us. So to round our program up, we'll still play one of our songs that is online. We can take her on our own YouTube page. That is Rister Ratemo, Blessed More. So this is one of our songs that she composed. So we will play it, then we will use it to end our show for today. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for being with us. I remain yours, Khumo Afrika. Let's enjoy our song now. She called this one Hakuna Matata. You know, in Africa, we have some languages that are unique. So in Kenya, it means there is no problem. Also in South Africa, they call it Hakuna Matata. It also means there is no problem. You can see that women, they are very important in life. Women are very important. They must be respected, they must be protected, and they must be guided. That is why we say women empowerment is very important in Africa, and we must try to encourage them. We must try to empower them. We must talk to our leaders in the society, in the continent of Africa, that women, they are very important in our life, and they must be empowered, and they must be taken care of. So don't look down on women. Take care of them. And women in Africa, they are superb. They are powerful women in Africa. We must look after them. We must respect them. We must let them have their say. Then they must be part of the decision making in Africa. Let's respect women. I praise women. I respect women. I say women, they are the best. They are the mothers of our kids. We must respect them. We must not play with them. We must not abuse them. We must not look down on them. We must respect them. So I thank you all for today. That will be the end of our show for today. Join us next week and also tomorrow, as we are going to be having another program tomorrow called Jumat Tony, whereby we'll be having our barista who is going to be our guest lecturer tomorrow. Kindly join us in the morning at 9 a.m. in Nigerian time and 10 a.m. in South African time. Till tomorrow, I remain yours, Khumo Afrika. Bye for now. Let's enjoy the